Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's vlog. So I'm going to head out right now to Quick Mart. I just want to grab some groceries and also prep for a cute little meetup I'm having with my friend. It's actually a virtual meetup and we decided to do like a cute tea party sort of meetup or situation, and I'm just so excited. And we're actually going to dress up, so I already think I have an idea of what I'm going to wear, but we'll see. But I wanted to go and grab just a few pastries for the tea party. I feel like when it comes to tea, I'm sorted, so I don't even need to grab any extra tea, but I wanted to grab some pastries, and while I'm at that, I might as well just do my regular weekly shop. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will see you guys tomorrow for the tea party. So it's another day and it's quite chilly. Like, the June-July weather is really setting in, and to be honest, it's not my favorite weather at all. I love the sun, I love the heat, which I know some people think it's crazy, but this gray overcast type of weather is not for me. But I decided to fix myself some hot cocoa, and then this is a chocolate chip cookie that I grabbed from Quick Mart yesterday, and I'm just going to have this to warm me up in this weather. Hey, so it's the next day and we are in my bathroom per usual because the lighting here, 10 out of 10. Like, when I move out from this place, I know I'm going to miss this bathroom because the lighting and the ventilation is just amazing. So I'm really excited for the tea party. As you guys can see, I'm ready. And first, let's talk about this hair. We need to talk about this hair because, one, this is something so new to me and so different. This is actually crochet. It's not a weave and it's not a wig. It's crocheted hair, and I was at the wholesale shop I usually go to buy my braids at, just close by, and I saw this hair and I've been wanting to do like a different type of crochet braid because I only stick to what I know, like your regular twists and box braid type of braids, even when I'm doing crochet. But I've decided, you know what, it's 2021, I'm going to try new things, and I decided to grab a pack of these braids. They're called the brand is called Olivia, and the name of the hair is Hottie or Hattie. Whatever rocks your boat, but it's such an interesting style. It's definitely right up my alley because I do like curly hair. I feel like it suits me so well, and yeah, it's just something new that I've been wanting to try out, and I feel so good. Like, I'm really happy, though it's still taking me a bit of time to get used to it. Like, I feel like it's still growing on me because I felt overwhelmed when I had my hair done actually just 2 days ago, and I was like, it's so big. Like, this is only 1.5 packs, and I was just like, oh my god, it's so huge. I know it's not that big, but in my head it's like, I've never like rocked such big hair before, and I was feeling a bit unsure about it, but it's slowly but surely growing on me. I think I'll share with you guys a quick little clip of the braids so that, you know, if any of you guys are interested, you can try it out. I feel like this is the kind of hair that you'll only get at a wholesale shop. Highly unlikely you'll get it at the supermarket. I just feel like supermarkets really need to improve their braids section because it's really hard to find stuff. So I feel like you'll either find it at a wholesale shop or you can get it at Best Lady as well, probably. And I can't believe my battery is flashing, so let me just go and charge this. Okay, so my camera got a bit of charge, and yeah, I was talking about this hair, how I'm really learning to love it, and I really want to just try out different things, especially, as we get into the middle of the year and end the year, and just moving forward. I just feel like, I don't know if it's because of last year or what it is, but I just want to get out of my comfort zone, and I feel like that encompasses so many different things, and it can be from the littlest things like changing my hair to even trying something new. When it comes to creating content, like, I really want to keep pushing myself in that positive way, and I guess just embracing discomfort. And honestly, like, sometimes embracing something new has its perks. So yeah, I'm really loving this hair, and you guys, this makeup look. So initially, when I was thinking of like a tea party look, I was thinking of something light and airy and fresh, but it's been a bit gloomy because we're like in the depths of the cold season. It's actually June when I'm creating this video. I know you guys will see it much later, but yeah, it's just gloomy and gray, and I decided to go for something a little bit more, browny and dark in a way, and like really smoky. It's been so long since I did a smoky eye. Like, I used to love doing smoky eyes, and I think I'll go back to that because man, I'm just remembering that period in my life, especially when I'm going out somewhere. I loved doing smoky eyes, so it feels so nice to actually do it again. I think I'll pull my hair up, or like I'll put it up into a messy bun, and then just have some ringlets hanging outside. But I'm really feeling this look, like, just, very put together, very fierce. I really, really like this look, and yeah, I think I'm going to keep trying to do different things. So let me show you guys some of the stuff I used. So I decided to do green nail polish. I'm telling you, I've just been going with the flow, trying different things, and this is actually a nail polish from a Kenyan brand. It's called Tamar, and the shade is Green with Envy. And then for an accent nail, I just used this nail polish, which is a generic brand I got from Super Cosmetics some years back. So that's what I used. And then for my lips, I just used my trusty Davis jumbo lip liner, which is like a really chocolatey dark brown. And then I used one of my favorite glosses from Joanna K, and it's this one. It's called Au Natural. I really like it. Can you guys see it? Yeah, I really like the shade. It's really nice and neutral. And yeah, that's just basically it. So I'm waiting for my friend to get back to me so that I know if we're still going to have our little tea party today. And yeah, I'm excited to have something to eat, though I've already eaten. I was just like, I'm hungry, so I've had lunch, but I still want to munch on those things that I bought yesterday. And yeah, I'm just really excited about it. So this is my cute little setup. I have my cup of tea over there. So this is just regular black tea, and I also added in some chai masala to just spice it up. I think I'll also add some vanilla essence because I like the sweetness that it adds to my tea. And then I grabbed this vanilla muffin from Quick Mart, along with a carrot muffin that I ate yesterday. And I also had a double biscuit, which I ate a half of it yesterday. When I was actually planning all this, I was just like, should I buy the things that I want to eat on the day of? Because I know myself, I love pastries, so I just knew I was going to dig my hands into some of them, but at least this one survived. And then I wanted to show you guys something else which I recently tried, and it's this rose tea from Kericho Gold, and it's something that I had been seeing in the supermarket shelves for a really long time, but I just ignored it. And then recently I was just like, you know what, let me just grab a pack and try it. Let's see what we think of it. And I really like it. It's such a fragrant black tea, if that makes any sense. Like, it's just black tea with rose infused into it, and it tastes so good. Like, it just feels so, I don't want to say luxurious, but it just has a very high tea feel to it. So yeah, I'm really liking it. And I think after having this cup of tea, I'm going to also have another cup of tea, because why not? And I'm actually just going to have one of these tea bags and have some rose tea. So unfortunately my pal couldn't make it because Kenya power, but I'm just so glad I still like got ready, set up. Like, I'm already feeling like I'm in such a good mood, and I feel like it's because sometimes I get so focused on doing stuff, or just, you know, doing the regular things that you do on a daily basis, that I easily forget to unwind, or even just put time aside to unwind. And that's something I'm trying to change, because I feel like I put so much pressure on myself to constantly do stuff, serious stuff, you know, like work or chores or all these other things, that sometimes I forget to just chill out, do something nice for myself. Though I've definitely improved, but it felt so good to just, you know, make some tea for myself, buy myself some lovely pastries. It's been so long since I bought myself flowers, and once I brought them into the house yesterday, like, I was just feeling so good and so happy. I don't know, they just make me so happy. And just the fragrance, the color, like, it really lifted my mood. So I'm just enjoying a second cup of tea, and I ended up having it with my double biscuit because I was craving that. So I've saved, or rather I've put away the muffin for later on. So I'm just going to have some tea, and I'm trying to figure out what to watch. So the series that I have been dying to watch is Loki. Like, honestly, Loki is my favorite character from the MCU, and like, I want to watch, but I want it to end so that I can watch it, because I know if I start the first episode, I'll end up watching the second episode, and up until today when I'm recording this, the third episode hasn't come out. So I'm just going to be dying with suspense, and I don't need that pressure right now. So I'm just going to wait all the way till next month when it completely ends. I believe there are going to be 6 episodes. After that, then I can just binge watch and just figure out this amazing thing, because once I had that Loki was getting his own show, I was just like, yes. Like, honestly, he's my favorite character, and I feel like it's because, I don't know, he's such a confused villain. Like, he's good, but he's also bad, and he self-sabotages a lot. Like, I feel like I can relate to so many of his character traits, or just watching his human mistakes. Like, he doesn't have this hero with a halo kind of character that most of the heroes in, you know, most superhero movies have. Like, he's just some guy trying to figure out life and trying to make good and bad decisions. So I can't wait to watch it, especially because I finished all the series that I've been watching. So I was watching Snowpiercer. I've finished the 2nd season, and if you watch Snowpiercer, you know. And then what was I watching before that? Oh my god. Oh, I watched, of course, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier. I think he was my motivation to watch to watch that series. So I've watched that as well. But then last year is when I really like decided to properly watch MCU movies. And you know, it's funny, I had never really like gotten into the hype of Marvel films. Like I knew they were there, but it was just that thing of, oh, these superhero movies, but I had never really like taken time to watch them. And now last year with the pandemic and everything that happened, I just decided, you know what, now is when I'm going to watch all these movies. And I've watched all of them, like all of them. And now I get the hype, now I get like why people are so excited about it. So yeah, I'm trying to find new interesting things to watch, so please share with me what I can check out in the comment section. And what also I've been dying to come back, like one of my friends who watches this show with me, she knows, actually also hooked on another friend of mine to watch it, and she binge watched it, and like she was just like, what, this is such an amazing series. And it's Blood and Water, the South African one. I know there's another Blood and Water which is like an American series, but this one is the South African one by Netflix. Oh my god. Last year I was just so obsessed with this show, and I'm waiting for season 2. I don't know when they'll release it, but I know it'll probably be sometime between now and December, I hope. And I'm telling you, I am so excited about this series. First of all, the main girl is, or rather the main character is a dark-skinned girl, and I love how she's portrayed. She's like nerdy and she's like soft-spoken, but she has her fierceness. Like she's a complex character, which is how human beings are. She's not one-dimensional the way most shows portray dark-skinned women. And the story is so juicy, the drama. Like if you haven't watched Blood and Water on Netflix, like give it a shot. I'm telling you, it was an amazing series. And I think also I like the fact that yes, it's South African, but it was nice because I felt like I could relate to some things as an African, because most of the content I consume, or rather that's pushed on us, is mostly Western content, and it was just so nice to see something different. And that's something else I'm trying to do, and to watch more local shows, more local productions, because I feel like they'll only grow if we support them. So if you have any amazing local shows that I can check out, please share with me in the comments. But I think for now I'll just watch YouTube or maybe a movie. But the movie that I want to watch is a scary movie. And you guys, I do not like horror movies, like at all. Like I'm those people who get really affected. I can't sleep. And the movie I want to watch is such a popular film, and I'm even scared of telling you guys I've never watched it, but I'm terrified. Anyway, it's Get Out, and I want to watch it, but I'm just like and maybe some people will say, oh, it's a thriller, not a horror. As long as I'll be terrified, it's terrifying. It's a horror movie. So I've been thinking about it, and let's see what I decide. But I don't do well with horror movies, and I've just come to accept I'm a scaredy cat. It's okay. Like I recently watched, do you know, I finally watched Bird Box last year. Let me tell you, hey, I did not sleep. I didn't sleep that night, like, and then when I watched it is when it was really windy during that period. So the wind sometimes knocks, like pushes my door at night, and that was happening. And if you watch Bird Box, you know what I mean about the wind. I was just like, not today, Lord, not today. Like it was terrible. Like I was happy I finally watched it because I had heard so much about it, but I was just like, was all the fear and the horror afterwards worth it? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try and figure out what I want to watch. I will definitely love to know what you guys are watching and what you can put me on. Hey you guys, so I was watching YouTube and I just remembered a series that I can't even believe I didn't mention it. Oh, by the way, I'm using my lamp because I feel like the other overhead light is just too harsh, and yeah, it's just a bit uncomfortable for me to have it on all throughout the night. So I usually like to use this soft white lamp, and I need to tell you guys about this series because in fact I think I'm going to watch it twice as I wait for season 3 to come out, because it's yo but it's called His Dark Materials, and it's actually based off a book trilogy. And it's funny, I didn't even know about these books, and I feel like the books were in at that time when I was also reading other like fantasy style adventure type books, because that's the content I tend to gravitate towards when it comes to fiction, whether it's books or movies or series. Like, I just like it when I see out of this world stuff and I think it's because it feels a bit escapist. Like, I've noticed I don't like watching series that are too worldly, and by that I mean like perfectly reflecting everyday life. And I mean, that's a very vague way to say it, but I just like fantasy adventure type of content, because I just feel like you're transported to another world, and it kind of helps with my imagination as well, because I feel like one of my strongest points is my imagination. Oof, I'm holding this without its tripod or without its shooting grip, but yeah, so it's that series. And it's funny because, like I said, I didn't know about these books like when I was in primary school, high school, when I was really into like reading such books like the Chronicles of Narnia. I feel like that's the one which, oh my god, I was totally obsessed with and still am. I didn't read the Harry Potter books, but I loved the movies. I wasn't really into Lord of the Rings so much, yeah. But I can't believe I didn't know about His Dark Materials. So I told one of my friends who's like a serious committed fan. She's like, what do you mean now is when you're discovering this series, and what do you mean you didn't know these were books? So she knows everything that happens because she's read the books over and over again, and I'm just like dying to find out what happens, because I feel too lazy to read the books right now. So I'm going to wait until I think season 3 will come out, which is the last season, either next year or later this year, I'm not sure. But I'm telling you, if that's the kind of thing you're into as well, you're going to be blown away by the visuals, the storyline, the cast. I feel like the cast selection was amazing, in terms of like the talent, and like the way I have been thinking about season 3 because of how it ended. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't wait for it to come out. So that's another series you guys should check out.